Alright. Hello, Reeds Spartans. I'm kind of sick right now. So, I'm kind of monitoring my sound quality and whatnot. So, excuse me if things don't go through the mic as they should, and if I cut out a lot. I just wanted to update you on content stuff and other things that I'm excited for going forward in the channel this year. Anyways, so this is going to be a more calm update video. Today, I'm going to tell you about a little bit of the plan I have for What the Fuck Marine and going forward with TikToks and streaming and everything, and stuff like that. So, oh, and the music project, The Last Love Letter. So I guess the first thing I want to hit on is the actual YouTube content. I know, it's been very scarce, and I'm very aware. It's like a constant thing I'm worried about. I haven't even been streaming on YouTube at all. To this past day, I did 3 separate streams on Twitch. Always kept getting interrupted, and things kept coming up. Um, that's one of the reasons I am very wary about streaming on YouTube, because getting the stream set up is really annoying. So I apologize that I haven't been streaming on YouTube for my YouTube audience. Uh, if you guys do want to catch my streams whenever I do stream, I guarantee you that I always stream on Twitch. I also multi-stream on Kick, the fucking cringe app, but I just want to reach a bigger audience. So, um, it's Marineman_TTV on Twitch. Another thing that I want to talk about is the music. Um, Music is uh in full force. I just did a performance at an open mic night in my local area. It seemed like people really liked it. Uh, I have at least 10 songs, uh, kind of, uh, done for the album so far. Most of them are already ready to be listened to on Spotify and any other platform you listen to your music. Uh, it's a big passion project of mine. I don't, if I try to get it done this year, I want to get it out by the 1st of June, particularly because the album is dedicated to someone very special that is part of my history, and that's their birthday. And I just try to, that's my objective, is to get it out by then. Another thing with it, I'm trying to make it as thorough as a concept album as possible. Not only just making good music, but telling a good story throughout the album. Um, and a cohesive story, which is the hardest part, which I never done through just auditory kind of media. I usually have visuals like this that goes ahead, and that gives a better idea what I'm talking about. What the fuck Marine is kind of sampling that kind of idea of using my past as a way to artistically tell a story of how I'm presenting myself and how I'm presenting my change. With The Last Love Letter and What the Fuck Marine, they're kind of going hand in hand. 2 different projects, 2 different universes. One's more grounded and one's more fantasy and for YouTube and whatnot. Um, uh, The Last Love Letter is very important to me. If I don't get it out by uh June, um, I might keep it under wraps until January, and extend the length of the album. Um, but I want it to be a big send off to this person that meant a lot to me, um, and kind of convey that I apologize for my past behavior, and that I'm taking responsibility and moving on, and working to better myself every day because of the lessons they told me or showed me, or um, even if they don't realize it. So TikToks, I've been working hardcore on them. I've done a couple long form videos on TikTok in the vertical format. They're not performing as well as I was hoping. And YouTube don't doesn't allow rather shorts to be longer than 3 minutes. And the last two TikToks that I uploaded were about 8 minutes long. Not performing pretty well. I think it's because of the length, or maybe they're not as catching in the first couple seconds of the video. Um, I gotta figure out or readjust my idea of how to approach that. If you guys are interested, uh, I'm pretty sure in my in the link in the description, my website has a link to my TikTok. Uh, it will be in the banners on the webpage before the About Me section. Uh, so, with all that being said, I want to thank you guys so far for sticking around with me this past 2 years, especially 2025 was, well, 2025 in particular was a huge step, taking a break from What the Fuck Marine for the majority of it, except for 1 month. And then on top of that, doing the new format in VR, and picking up a new hobby on top of everything else that I do. It's you know, it was really a new chapter that I was really um wanting in my life. Uh, I thank you guys for sticking by me and whatnot, and yeah, we're gonna continue doing what we need to do to grow and be better people and make better content and hopefully reach a bigger audience. Uh, I'm really excited for what I have in store for you guys. So, anyways, this is part of the segment where I show you the updates on the avatars that I've made. So I'm gonna step back here, and so this is Marineman, my main V2 model. Um, so nothing much has changed. I think you have realized I'm using the Kingdom Hearts 2 through Birth by Sleep kind of textures on my face and on my body. Most of my avatars have these textures now, so they don't look as bland and they look a lot more exciting and more visually. They stand out. Uh, I forget who, excuse me, who made these assets. I'll probably try to put it on screen or in the description if you want to use these assets in Vroid. They're very useful and they make any avatar or model in Vroid stand out like a sore thumb, but in a good way, like a green, like a kind of like an orange bill and a green hat, but like the accent actually looks pretty nice. Um, so I'll show you the toggles that I have so far. So, oh, and also this ahead, I'm gonna show you avatars that I haven't used in What the Fuck Marine yet. So, spoiler alert if you're looking forward for the next What the Fuck Marine. Um, if you don't want to get spoiled, go ahead and click off the video because this is probably the rest of the video. And if you are, thank you for watching. So first off, I'm gonna do my face toggles. So I'm using a Quest 2. Quest 2 doesn't have face tracking. It's just not a feature. Um, so I have several blend shape toggles for my mouth. This is the kissing face, and it's kind of funny. I like it. Um, but yeah, I have closing eyes and whatnot. This kind of fun fact. This is the only blend shape toggle um exclusive to the Marineman one. I'm pretty sure. Um, but yeah, we got the surprised and happy face for the eyes, sad eyes, angry, But yeah, that's mostly the blend shapes. That's gonna be the same for across all the avatars I'm gonna show, so I'm not gonna repeat to save time. So next I have some couple toggles. Um, I have the ray gun. Oh, wrong gun. Ray gun Mark II and the ray gun Mark II. Um, so these actually, I don't remember the last time I showed off my avatar and where I left off. Um, but I remember saying, if I remember correctly, that the ray guns didn't have any accents on them, but now I figured that out in the material, so I'm very happy about that. And I know before anyone mentions anything in the comments, I know I don't have keyframes on my uh toggles for my objects. I just have them open. These are just free-handed, whatever. Some of them are completely off where they need to be. I think you can tell from here. With these are my hands together, and you can probably tell they're not centered at all. But I'm not a professional or anything. I just try to make it look good enough so I'm satisfied with it. Most of these avatars are not public, so um, it's not like I'm trying to share them or anything. Next one is the controller. Uh, Standard Xbox One controller. I think I mentioned this last time. Um, but yeah, kind of breaking my hand to show you this. Um, but yeah, kind of standard Xbox controller to use for what the fuck Marine, and like I said, no keyframes or blend shapes to make it look good. I just kind of set where it needs to be. Next is the keyblades. Now I have a lot less keyblade toggles on this version of the Marineman model. Um, so I'm gonna show you the Kingdom Key first. Again, like I said, sometimes I don't get the mark right. I get them messed up. Um, but um, I can fix it. It's really hard because when I see them in Unity, it looks good until I go in and then I grip it. I know there's a way to activate the gesture and gesture preview or whatever. The Unity package that helps you preview their toggles and whatnot. I forgot to do that admittedly. So, uh, so that's the Kingdom Key. Let me adjust here. So next one is the Master's Defender. This one is a lot better on the centering. I like how it is, so I might not change this. But yeah. Oh, also, I think I never didn't mention this. The two keyblades I do have toggled have physics. I figured out to give the keychain physics. I don't know if I mentioned that last time. If you look at the temporary lyric video, I have the Kingdom Key, and they just stuck out like a sore thumb. They just like, but I found out how to give them physics. Uh, I think it's like Stab 64 with these keyblade assets, specifically the ones from Kingdom Hearts 3 that have have bones on the keychains. Uh and there's also like they also provided a bunch of Kingdom Hearts 1 through Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance assets for the Keyblades, although the textures are completely fucked, unfortunately. The Kingdom Hearts 3 ones are the only ones that actually look appropriate and actually look fine. With that being said, I have like gotten on Sketchfab and I've gotten the Ultima Blades. The Ultima Blade in Kingdom Hearts 3 is my favorite Keyblade of all time. I find it very strong. I find it aesthetically pleasing to look at. And these, since there were, OBJs, unfortunately, they don't come with keychains. But the good news is that the materials were separate from each part of the Ultima Blades. So I gave them emissive materials and whatnot. And I think they came out pretty nice. I like how they look. Uh, not much to say about that. That's literally all the object toggles I have for Marineman. This is, again, spoiler alert, but the Ultimate Blades is like a very big part in the arc coming up. Um, but yeah, in What the Fuck Marine. Yeah, the arc in What the Fuck Marine. Alright, moving on. I think I showed you guys Onyx last time, but Onyx's attire has completely changed. With finding uh this cool asset on Booth, um, I was able to change his outfit to be more Organization 13 like. Alright, so here is Onyx. So he is actually one of my favorite Avies that I've made. Um, if I identify with Marineman a lot, which I'll talk about after, um, but I identify as much with Onyx, and Onyx just looks very nice to me. Uh, he really gets that like evil feeling, to me, like especially with the mask. I've always wanted to present Onyx with either a faceless attire or with a mask of some sort. So, this coat, it has a lot of physics on it, and I really enjoy it. Even the strings, I didn't even realize the strings have like subtle physics and whatnot. I didn't even think they were actually like real. I thought they were 2D on the model, but that's something I just learned. Um, again, uh, a couple toggles that he has. Let's give you a gander. Uh, actually, just one. The Gazing Eye. Yep, that's Onyx's Keyblade. The Gazing Eye. Um, looks pretty nice. I was able to go ahead and put the texture on All Seeing Eye there. It looks pretty nice. Of course, got the physics for the Keyblade. Same guy that made the Master's Defender and the Kingdom Key. But yeah. Real quick before I move on, there's one thing I want to mention that's been an incredible pain in my ass, and if you guys can help me, it'd be very good. So as you can tell, I have Sora's necklace. Uh, I literally had to rip it off of a Sora model from Kingdom Hearts 3. I had to go in there and do all this shit just to get this. And the problem is that if you look closely, you probably see like some artifacts on me, some like sparkly kind of things. The rest of his zippers, his belts, and everything was attached to his necklace, and I cannot get them to not render. I'm trying my damnness to just have the necklace render. It's all in one mesh. It is annoying. So if you guys know how to delete parts of a mesh without completely destroying the asset, please let me know. Um, so yeah. So moving on to another avatar. So this next avatar you probably saw on the previous episode of What the Fuck Marine. Now this is outdated. He will be updated soon. Alright, so Chad, yep. He's pretty basic, kinda like a throwaway kinda asset that I made, but I want him to return as a comedic relief. I know there's other characters that need to make appearances, such as the nerd, Anthony, um, you know, other organization members. Uh but uh this so far is how I uh gotten him. I know Chad used to wear the organization outfit. I wanted him out of it for the previous episode, so he can stand out a lot more. His color scheme is kind of anti-Marineman. Yellow hair. Oh, that's another thing. I got to take off the FX things that's attached to my hand because he has random like emotes attached to it. I just had to disable those. You may have saw that in the last episode as well. But yeah, he's pretty basic. I don't think he has any toggles other than the eyes and whatnot. Um, but yeah, moving on to the next Avi. So this next Avi, um, is a modification of the one you probably already seen. So, prepare yourself. She's not completely done yet, but she's mostly done. She needs to be converted into Quest. All right, this is Jamie. So you may have instantly noticed the thighs are completely messed up. I used the Kingdom Hearts asset texture to like do the thighs, and it looks. You can tell I tried to blend it, but it was not okay. It didn't help. I ruined it. But yeah. It's she's not done, but she looks okay enough for me to upload her to show you guys. Um, Main thing is that she doesn't have any keyblades on her yet, but the main thing is that glasses, they can be taken off, and she also has this stupid effect thing. But yep. All right, the next avatar is one I made for a friend. Again, more spoiler alerts ahead. All right, this is Grayson's avatar. I made this for him. I initially made it for him as a VTube model. But it just turned out that his setup is just not ready for it yet. Um, but I'll show you what I have for his Avi and stuff like that. So he has a lot of toggles. I need to like fix or get rid of. So first off, he has a Steam Deck. Ooh, that is not set right. I looked right um in the preview, but this is not set right whatsoever. So I need to fix this. I had to break my hand to look at it. So that has to be adjusted. Um and whatnot. It is not okay. Uh but it's supposed to be a Steam Deck. He has emotes, the default emotes and whatnot, and toggles for the face. And he has the Starlight Keyblade, and I'm pretty okay with where it's at. It could be adjusted a little bit more. Um, but yeah, um, a little bit more updates are needed for Grayson Zavi. Not much to say about his. Moving on to I think one of our last ones. All right, so this is the biggest spoiler. If you do not want to be spoiled in the next What the Fuck Marine episode, go to the timestamp ahead or click off the video. Either one. So this is Lee. He's the main antagonist in the current arc of What the Fuck Marine. He's not done yet. But I like his design. He's completely possessed by darkness. In the terms of Kingdom Hearts, with the white hair, yellow eyes, and whatnot. The thing he needs to be added is the necklace that I bitched about. Um, and yeah, he has the toggles for the mouth and the eyes. And again, more spoilers is that here he has the Keyblade. And he has two. You can dual wield the Keyblades. Again, no chains. I got these on Sketchfab, and they like this one. I think this one's a little bit off center. But with the sleeve, you can't really tell too much. It's really hard to like put them on the hand in Unity because you can't unrender the part of the jacket here or the coat. You know, um, it's really hard. This one's fine though. I got it pretty down, pretty good. It looks pretty legit too. Um, I think that's the closest I've ever gotten. But these are also emissive, like the Ultima Blade. Um, but yeah, he he is he looks badass. I wanted him to be sinister. I like the way he looks when he has the angry eyes. With the hair, it makes him look pretty good. Um, his smile is kind of weird. I think it's because the the lipstick's kind of messed up, but it's kind of Jokerish. Um, but I can adjust that. But yeah, it looks pretty nice other than the smile and the mouth toggles. But yeah, I am excited to continue the story of what the fuck ring with these characters, make more Abbies to flesh out the story and whatnot. It looks like it looks awesome. I think it looks awesome. Um I very enjoy this. Um when Halloween comes around, I'll probably will switch between Onyx and Lee as VTube models. Um they are pretty cool as models. I like him a lot, especially how Lee turned out. Um, the concept of him just being Norded, uh, looking a little bit different with the hair. And I just like how he turned out facially and the jacket. Um, he looks pretty cool, even though he's pretty similar to Marineman and Onyx and everything. But yeah, he doesn't have the rim light like them. He looks pretty more immersed in the scene. But yeah. So yeah, I another thing I want to talk about is how much I identify with not only this character, but with Lee and Onyx and Chad and all of them, especially now they look pretty good. Um I want to talk about that real quick. It's gotten to the point, and I know it's gonna sound really fucking stupid, but just hear me out real quick. It's gotten to the point where it's like I look in the mirror, I expect to see this, and I don't. It's like I see this every day, every day. Um, it's gotten to the point where I've downloaded Prism Live on my phone, and they have a VTube like basic VTube like model like upload thing, and you can just have basic VTube model like tracking. I found myself literally just looking into the camera just so I can see this. It's weird. It's almost obsessive to a point, which is on par for my personality if you know anything about me. But it's odd because it's to the point where it's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like I don't. It's like I don't like my appearance anymore. It's weird. It's my actual IRL appearance. It's like I'll show my face every once in a while on YouTube. I'll do it. I don't want to too much. I know like Lola, VTube or Code Miko, I think, um, show their faces and be VTubers as well. That's fine. I don't want to be a mixed tuber. I don't know if that's the right terminology of being fleshy and cartoony. You know, um, but I want just to keep using this and evolving this, and it's so weird how much I identify with all these characters now. Uh, it's like I crafted them, I designed their looks, even though they're like from at least the waist down, they're literally the same. Literally, the waist down has the same pants, same Converse, but like that's because I have in my head their VTube models, and then porting them into like VR chat is mostly an afterthought unless it's like Lee or Onyx, you know. But like I identify with so much with these characters. I keep repeating myself, but I'm trying to make a point. I'm trying to make a point. It's weird. It's strange, and it's kind of giving me like almost dysphoria how I look in real life. It's like I don't like how I look because I set this weird unrealistic standard to look like this. It's weird, and it's actually silly. Because it like this character looks younger, a lot skinnier, and I honestly so much more attractive. And like I've grown to not like the way I look because of it. And I think that's another journey that I'm going to have to take with myself to accept the fact that I can't be VTuber Marine Man. I can be Tony. I can be Tony in real life. I can be Tony at work, at my freaking theater job. I can be Tony in my household. But it's hard to be like, I like being Tony. But there's a point in time where I want to get back to my room so I can be Marine Man. It's weird. It, it it's it's strange because I see myself like almost using this character almost as like a superhero, which is the whole idea of the Marineman name. It was literally combining the Marines and Spider-Man, like, and putting it together. And that's where Marineman came from. And content-wise, I wanted to be a Halo YouTuber, and then it I became like Kingdom Hearts themed, and played Kingdom Hearts every once in a while, played Halo once in a while. I stream Call of Duty like literally every day. It's weird. It's like I know my brand's weird and identifying with this character is strange, and doing all of this with little to no audience is weird. I understand, and I tell myself that, like, I feel like I'm doing this for no reason sometimes. But if I'm not doing this, what the fuck is the point of me even, you know, doing anything outside of work and home and whatnot? I know I found myself being a like literal diligent worker within my room, barely coming out because I'm constantly 3D modeling, constantly writing the scripts for What the Fuck Marine or streaming or doing whatever, and doing stupid fucking shit, wasting my time in this hobby that I just want to get off the ground. And I I I I don't have a lot of faith in religion, but if there's some sort of higher power, I hope and pray that it helps me. It's like I've been doing this for a very long time. And when I changed to becoming a VTuber in 2025 after being hospitalized and getting out, it's almost as if like Tony on screen on YouTube died. He didn't make it, but out of that, Marineman made it, and this is the manifestation of it. It's weird to say that, and like it's not like Tony doesn't exist. He still exists in real life. He still exists with his family. He still exists um at work, but not in the same space as he used to exist on YouTube and on with his music or stuff like that. But yeah, before I yap too long about the philosophical feelings of dysphoria and identifying with a cartoon character you created, I'll give you one thing: is that thank you for hanging out with me for this long. I love you guys. Uh, I really want you guys to enjoy what I'm doing. Um, it is 2 a.m. I'm starving. I don't know if I'm gonna edit this video tonight. I got a long day of work tomorrow, but I don't go in until 5 p.m. So I might edit this video, try to get that out tomorrow. Um, but yeah, uh, yeah. I'll see you Marines and Spartans on the next mission. Marineman out, and may your heart be your guiding key. All right, see ya, guys.